Hey, what's up guys? This is Bullva the Phil-Handed here. Today we are going to take a look at Mafia 3. Very good third-person action game. Maybe even some would call it a third-person shooter. Recently released just this month. I think it was October 7th. If you played Mafia 2, there are a lot of similarities as well as some new things for the new players. So let's see exactly what's going on. Right now we are about to take over a section of our enemy's business. We go in there, we kill everybody, we talk to the boss, we interrogate, kill him, whatever, and then we just kind of go from there, assign it to an underboss, so on and so forth. Now, you can kind of go two different ways with this. There's two different schools of thought. You can go in hardcore and just start dumping, kill everybody in the place with a machine gun, or you can go in like myself with a silenced pistol and kind of, you know, shoot people. I mean, of course, now we have the AK-47 out, so all sneakery is done with. I have called in a group of some backup. Those are the guys with little brass knuckles above their heads. They are going in and they're going to shoot more or less anything that moves. You get this once you rank up with a certain underboss. You have to give him areas to protect and run and control and things of that nature. So this place is actually pretty heavy. There's a good number of guys running around through here, and I'm trying to, you know, isolate some targets. It's a bit chaotic when you get the hired muscle to come in, because they just come in and start spraying everybody up, and you know, you get a little confused as to who to shoot. The cover mechanic is more or less like every other shooter. You push up to cover, hit A. The guy just shot a minute ago, the sentry. If the sentry runs away and calls, I think 8 guys will show up in 2 cars, and they are loaded for bear. They will make your life a living hell. So, you know, always kill the sentry if at all possible. Close combat is initiated by getting close to someone hitting B. You just want to hit it multiple times. You'll put a few different kung fu moves on them, and then finally finish them off. This game, you know, has very GTA-like controls. Very simple. Left trigger aims, right trigger shoots, X is reload. So the controls are going to be very similar with other action-type games you played. Maybe even, perhaps, first-person shooters. There may be a way to take this in the first person. If there is, I am not sure what it is or how do you do it. You have a number of health boosts you can take. Pushing up, holding up on the D-pad will utilize these. Brings your health up, you know, depending on how many bars of health you have. I think it gives you 2. So, you know, it's always important. You have to have health in a shooter, because you just, you know, you're running towards a hail of bullets essentially. This is a very fun game, very addictive game. The graphics are okay, but they're not fantastic, and something about this game just keeps drawing you in, because I guess just it has a lot going on. I mean, as you can see, the guy grabbed the end of the AK and just beat that guy to death with it. So it's very, very savage. This is the game's main protagonist, Lincoln Clay. Excellent guy. Got shot in the head, somehow survived. Spoiler alert, I think I probably ruined that if you haven't seen the intro of the game. Anyway, boom, there it is. You like how I say spoiler alert after I said it. Either way, I'm sure it's, you know, just a detail. Most of these cutscenes I've skipped through, I gotta be honest. I just wanted to get to playing the game, and that's exactly what I did. Now, you know, the cover mechanic, you hide, you take cover, your health goes back up, you know, a small amount, and then you just kind of go from there. Right now I'm just kind of chucking Molotovs in there just to see if they'll solve the problem for me, and a lot of times they do. And, you know, once the main bad guy of that area goes down, all you have to do is just go up to him and hold B. And it's, you know, you could fight him and shoot him and so on and so forth, but it's a lot easier if you throw a hand grenade at him or whatever, and he just kind of flops over and lays there until you can come up to him and hit B. So right now this is the part where you assign to one of your underbosses. You see what he or she gives you. You can decide, and it's about like you can expect. They bitch and squabble, and it becomes an issue later on in the game. At any rate, guys, thank you for watching my Mafia 3 review. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share.